A pilot held over an alleged assault on a policewoman in Kenya's Nyandarua County over the weekend has pleaded not guilty to assault charges. The pilot, hired to fly Kenyan Deputy President William Ruto to the Nyandarua church function, will be remanded in custody, as KTN Stanley Mbechu now reports.
At the Engineer Law Courts in Kinangop, Nyandarua County, Patrick Llewellyn Alista, now a familiar face to millions of Kenyans, was arraigned before senior resident magistrate Martin Mutegi. He was charged with 2 accounts: causing disturbance in a manner likely to cause breach of peace and assaulting a police officer. And this is where his problems began. This video, captured last Sunday, the 21st of February 2016, has been the subject of a heated debate on social media here in Kenya. In the amateur video, a policewoman is seen standing by a curious crowd near this chopper used by the Deputy President William Ruto in Nyandarua, Nyandarua County. Moments later, the pilot approaches the officer and goes ballistic over the crowds close to the chopper.
Do your job, okay? Give me that. Well, then tell these people to move back. Okay, otherwise so then you'll explain to the DP why you've been Do your job.
Reactions from the public came quick and thick after the video went viral on social media.
Serikali ichukua hatua ile inafaa. Isionee mzungu na isionee askari yule ambaye alikuwa anafanya kazi yake.
It's very likely that it could have spiraled into an incident of mob justice or some other kind of group violence or group justice, because unfortunately in Kenya and in many other countries around the world, such kind of incidents are not condoned even by the general public. There must be a respect for the rule of law. We cannot take the law into our own hands.
The Helicopter Pilots Association of Kenya has termed it regrettable and unacceptable.
We are gathered here to apologize to our fellow Kenyans on the incident that took place recently in Nyandarua. We would wish the members of the public, when they are close to aircraft, to try as much as possible normally not to touch or running aircraft or be close to running aircraft, because it could be dangerous. And at the same time, we are also saying that we also want the police to be vigilant when pilots are operating aircraft around members of the public.
A response sent to KTN from the Office of the Deputy President by his Deputy Director of Communications says in part, and I quote, "The Deputy President has been made aware of this incident that is tantamount to assault between a pilot hired to take him to Nyandarua," end of quote. It further says, and I quote, "The Deputy President has asked the police to take further action," end of quote. The court has since remanded in custody Patrick Llewellyn Alista until the 29th of February. In the midst of reactions and counter-reactions informing the general public's opinion as to whether the police officer or the pilot himself is to be blamed in this whole matter, remains a determination to be made in a court of law. Stanley Mbechu, KTN News, Nairobi.